My name is Noah Ramcharran. I go to the University of Toronto, and I'm a member of the varsity blues baseball team. There is no cookie cutter shape for what an athlete should be. Growing up, I've never really been a big guy. I only grew when I was 15. I was about 5'1" till about then, and I always had that insecurity of always being shorter, always being smaller than everyone else. But like, once you get to the level of talent that you could play at the next level, then how you look should not be a factor in what you can or can't do. I've had so many teammates growing up, they've been made fun of for how they look or how they really presented themselves as, and that really, you could see it in the way they see themselves oftentimes. But once they get past that initial feeling of body insecurity, it shows in the performance they have, not only on the field, but how they carry themselves as a person. If you see a guy in the other team, you see how he looks. It's the easiest way to get after a guy, and that happens a lot often, especially in baseball, where you have a whole team just yelling at a pitcher if he's the center of attention. Including bodies of all types in the sports community is really important because the sports community has that idea that you go to the gym 5 days a week, you practice 5 days a week, you have games the other 2 days, and because of that mentality, you're expected to look like at the top of human performance when you're realistically throwing a ball. And yeah, sure, all that muscle will help, but once you've gotten to that level, once you throw like 95, 96, and you're just blowing guys away with a fastball, nobody cares how you look. It's about how people feel about themselves. And once you're confident in yourself, it'll translate into your performance, not only on the baseball diamond, on the soccer field, the basketball court, but it'll translate to your everyday life. How you carry yourself in interviews, how you carry yourself inside of your workplace, inside of school, even walking down the street, you'll have that different vibe around you. Showcasing Bartolo, he's an icon. It's a jarring image of what he is and what people think an athlete should be, and showcasing him as a product as one of the best players in the MLB. It encourages kids that are often overweight or even if they're underweight, they realize that they don't have to be that Greek god to become a professional athlete. 3-time All-Star, Cy Young winner, so many postseason appearances, just one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Having a free carry attitude, it carries himself as a person, not only through baseball, but how he's gone through life, because he came from nothing and then he really worked hard to get to where he is, and where he is now. Like, his presence on the mound, you could feel it, where he's come from, and it shows in all of his accolades. Having that image of an athlete is what the media portrays a lot of the time, and Bartolo does not fit that stereotypical baseball player look, but he really changed the game of how people feel about themselves growing up. They look up to him to really the embodiment of what a dominant pitcher should be in the major leagues. Hitting that home run off James Shields, not only did it ruin James Shields' career, it solidified Bartolo as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, baseball player of all time. And he drives it deep left field, no doubt about it. It's just an iconic moment in sports history, that just having he's never been a good hitter throughout his career, and just that picture of him hitting a home run off a major league pitcher, it's amazing. It's what people can do when they believe in themselves.